Hey, Steve. Hello. I gotta put up my leg here, Steve. If I can get it up that high. I forgot to bring my strap with me. Uh, Trying to get comfortable here. Hmm. Let's see. Should have thought about this right before I started. So, let's see. Here is my On Track Tuesday shirt. This is not comfortable whatsoever. Hello, John. Trying to get somewhat comfortable here in the kitchen. I should have stayed on the couch. It would have been much more comfortable. Hey, Martin. Nice to see you. Trying to turn a little more. Oh, there we go. All right, John. That's what I'm trying to do now is get comfortable where I can sit here on this kitchen chair. I should have stayed on the couch. I think it would have been a lot better. But hello, Kevin. Yep, I am. I'll talk about it a little bit here when we get a few more people in here. Looks like we got a few in here already. A couple thumbs up. That's good. I got a few things to share here. I'm going to get around the corner here to get them. What the heck was that just up on here? Don't want that up here, whatever that is. All right. Hey, Steve. Nice to see you. Art, nice to see you in here. Dwayne, hello. Nice to see you in here. Lehigh River Subdivision, nice to see you. Yeah. And Mr. Simulation. Hey, Container Man, nice to see you. I was just talking to Tom Pilling a couple minutes ago before the show started. Had a conversation with him. He's on his way down south, southern Illinois, or actually, I think he's heading on over across 72. Oh, Lenny. Hey, nice to see you. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. Steve Childers, nice to see you. Sparky 107, nice to see you, Sparky. Nancy, hello. I think I caught Rusty passing by you. Hello. A few more people in here. We're getting going here. Hello, Jerry. Nice to see you. Yeah, Heath, I'll talk about it here in a minute and everybody will know. Hi, Mark, M&M Rails. Nice to see you in here. And I think we're getting pretty much a lot of people in here. What's on track tonight? I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm doing, Lenny. If you didn't see my last video I posted, I'm going to share a couple things I got while I'm sitting here recuperating and then talk about what I want to do here in the next few weeks. And just talk trains in general, as we always do, and have fun. I know I'm not down in my layout. Doing okay, Dave. Nice to see you in here, Dave. Um, so usually I'm in the layout room, but obviously I'm up in the kitchen. So okay, we got about 20 in here. So I'll go ahead and get started. I think most of you know, but if a few of you don't, I know Lenny, you might not know. I did a couple weeks ago walking out here on a Saturday afternoon or morning. I was walking off the steps with the dog, and I slipped on some ice. Went down, went forward, stumbled forward, tried to, as you're stumbling forward, to try to not fall, which what I should not have done is let go of the dog and just fell. I might have been okay, but I tried to uh, try to regain my balance. My leg went underneath me. Of course, I broke my fractured my femur a little bit and broke my hip. Just pull it right out of the socket. So it's been a couple weeks now, I think, since surgery. Hi, Ralph. Nice to see you. Um, so it is doing better. I can move. Of course, I was able to move pretty much right after they want you to get up and walk. Um, uh, right off, I couldn't lift my leg very much. Um, I have not gotten downstairs. I probably will be several weeks before I can get downstairs. I have about 12 steps to down to the basement. I don't have a rail down there either yet. Uh, so that's something I'm gonna have to do before I go down there. And I can't really walk down there with my walker because there's a couple spots getting around the layout. It's okay. It's pretty nice around the layout, but there's a bumpy spot. So I don't want to be walking like this with it. I want to try to actually walk with it, just push it as I walk. But it's getting better. My leg is still swollen, not as bad. That's getting better. I'm able to start to lift it again, to like lift up to get in the bathtub to sit on the shower chair, um, and lift it up a little bit to get into bed. So good things are going that way, and so it's getting slowly better. I go to the doctor on Thursday. He's going to look at it. I guess they're going to X-ray it or whatever they have to do with it, because he wants to see how it's healing. He said something about it drops down a little bit out of the socket. That's not good. He wants to make sure it's still all where he put it, because it was a pretty bad break. So I've got about another 3 weeks with my buddy here, the walker. So I just do my walking, put my leg up, and yeah, it was no fun. It hurt. It hurt pretty bad. And what really was, it took it took an extra day to get my surgery because I initially went to the hospital here. I really have a name for it. Pain in the butt. That's what I'm going to call it. But I late an extra day because our hospital here, after the thaw, after the snow we had and the cold temperatures, things started to thaw that first day when I slipped. And I was only in emergency for a couple hours, and then they got me up to my room, and I was going to have my surgery the next morning. And pop, the power went out. And the doctor came in the next morning and said, I don't know how long it's going to be. He was pretty upset. Actually, the guy looked like Bruce Willis. He looked like Die Hard was going to operate on me, which I thought was cool. He was pretty straightforward, too, about what he was going to do. And he was pretty PO'd that the hospital didn't have a handle on the situation. And it took him about 3 days after that to get the power back. So it wasn't the conductor. Yeah, that's true. I could, Kevin. So they transferred me over to Peoria, which is 35 minutes away. Mm. Yes, I do, Heath. Yep, right here. They put that new hip in. It was a total hip replacement. So yes, there is a metal part now in there. They took out that part, put in a metal hip, and so that's in there. Sometimes you can feel it. It's a little weird feeling sometimes when you sit still, and some of the nerves you can still kind of feel it. It's numb on one side still, but it's definitely yeah, they do. Yeah, they do have backup power, but it was just to keep the essentials going, which so that's why they weren't going to leave me laying there. And it was painful every time they moved. They could give me all the morphine in the world, I still felt that. They would every time they moved me, and when they transferred me, he gave me some, and I still felt it. It didn't last. It didn't do really anything for me at all. Um, so the last thing I was doing really good, except for the day of my surgery, even before I would get nerve spasms in that leg, and so that would just hurt. It would just move like, ugh. Yeah, no magnets, Heath. That's true. No, nope. I wonder what that's going to do next time I fly. That's going to be interesting. But hey, Dwight, nice to see you in here. I didn't see you if you're in here. Nice to see you. So they moved me over there, and the last thing that hurt was when I was in the operating room. The nurse came by, picked up my leg, and moved it, and I screamed. And she didn't. Oh, did I do that? I'm like, yes. You. I'm not out yet. They haven't given me anything, and yeah, I'm feeling it obviously. So once that happened, the anesthesiologist kind of said, "Okay, I'm going to get you comfortable right now." I put the mask on me, and take nice couple deep breaths, breathe slow, and pretty soon, about 15 seconds, I didn't feel nothing in that leg, that side of my body, and about 30 seconds, I was asleep. So I woke up and I had a new hip, and that pain was much better than what I had before. So it was much tolerable. Hi, Joey. Nice to see you. Yeah, Heath. It does. I was gonna try out for the Bears because I don't think I think they'll take anybody, but uh, yeah, yeah, no kidding. Hi, Buggy. Hi, Buggy. Um, so yeah, it was definitely no. You can't come up here. Can't come up here. Can't come up here. You can come up here over this way. But you can't come over this way. My leg's right there. Um, yeah. But so I'm glad. Once they put that on, I was like waiting for that. Just put me out, move me. Just as long as I'm put out, you move me. I don't care what they could do whatever they wanted to me. I didn't care as long as I woke up with a new hip. This is a lot better. It does hurt from time to time. It's just like sore. It's nothing really bad that you cannot tolerate. You sent me home with some addictive oxycodone, which I only have taken one and a half. I took a half one the first night, and I took a whole one day when I really didn't take any Tylenol. Um, so that was my fault. So I took it to help me get to sleep that night because it was hurting pretty bad because I was doing a lot of walking and dwarf the human. Yeah. And speaking of that, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's what happened. I don't know. I might. That's true, Nancy. I might be able to. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow, so I'll probably be feeling that now. Obviously, I hope I'm not buffering because that's kind of thinking up there. Um, they do, and it put me to sleep that night because I really forgot to take Tylenol throughout the day, which is what usually works for me the best. And yeah, I didn't. So, but no, it's doing a lot better now. Um, so, Container Man, Dwarf the Human. My new leg is about this much longer than the leg that I have my other leg. So I can feel a little bit of a difference when I walk. I stand up straight. I kind of feel that. He just said that's the way he does it. He makes it a little bit longer rather than shorter. It's easier for you apparently to recover and walk better if it's a little bit longer. Um, so he did that, and well, they didn't enhance that, Heath, unfortunately. So Anthony Georgia Sunbelt, you're yeah, I could definitely do that. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, right. No kidding. Yeah. So yeah, it definitely be different. So Well, that's good to know, Melvin. Thanks for the info. But yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's a good one, Heath. Not me, Sparky. I'll let him out the back door, but our one staffy doesn't like to go outside in the rain. Doesn't like to go outside. Any kind of little weather sets her off. So my wife's the one that has to take her. If it's dark, sometimes she won't go to the bathroom. So the male dog doesn't matter what it is. He goes through anything, mud, rain, snow. It doesn't bother him. So, but not me. No, not right now anyway. Um, One walks a little bit better than the other. Um, and so Heath, the male dog would take off, probably drag our female dog with him because he's a Husky-dor, so that husky side of him. He thinks every time he goes for a walk, he's pulling a sled. He just goes, and he's got that energy too. So, yeah, Joey. Yeah, well, luckily it was all taken care of afterwards. You would thought I would have done it when we had a lot of snow, but no, it didn't happen that way. So yeah, so I won't be, like I said, doing any videos for quite a while. Probably a good 4 weeks, unless I bring a project up here. But right now, I'm just doing a CD project for somebody making some music, and then going to the doctor this week, and then that's doing a couple other things, filling out some paperwork for insurance and taking care of that, and that's really all I've got going on this week. And of course, catching up on videos. This week I've watched a few videos. I like Anthony. I like your video about the Georgia Clay. I really like that. Um, I think Jerry, you got a couple videos out there I've watched. Watched a couple of. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing here soon, Heath. So hopefully you can do something. Watching Jawtooth. Watched his little series with Hobo Shoestring, and of course Hobo Shoestring. If you ever seen him, they kind of went back and forth with each other and met each other at a stop, which was kind of fun. So I like Jawtooth's videos; they're kind of entertaining sometimes. Or as he says, live action, live action. But I did get a couple things anyway. I'm gonna show them off here. I do have a couple new hoppers whenever I'll get to run these. Probably won't weather this one too much. This is going to be newer on my layout. It's a Fox Valley IC, the newer IC, which is what I just end with in my era. Very nice. This is my third Fox Valley hopper. They are all very nice. My other ICG orange hopper is Fox Valley, and my Illinois Terminal is a Fox Valley. And that is very nice hopper indeed. They make great hoppers. And then, of course, I got another one of these with a different number. I got to weather this one up. Thanks, Dave. I got to weather this one up. And of course, I'm going to haul a lot of grain because I'm going to have that big grain facility. And of course, I have another mill in the other town over on the siding. So hopper cars will be big. A lot of grain trains moving on my layout. And then, of course, my dad got these by accident. Tom Pilling wanted to see these. How the detailer on the Woodland Scenics N scale people. Not too bad. So I'm going to make a baseball field He thought he was buying HO off of Amazon, but you got to be careful on Amazon. Sometimes you got to make sure you're buying the right scale. Um, so you got to make sure, like buildings and some stuff, it's hard to tell on Amazon. But I'm gonna make a little baseball field by my water tower. I think in my town. I think that's the area where I'm gonna do it. So yeah, they really are, Dave. They're very good cars. That is what I heard too, Mark. They were bought out by somebody that makes paints. Um, so like I use the lacquer for dull coat, which I bought a couple of those when I found them at Hobby Lobby. Um, okay. Um, and so I bought up the tester's paints that I want to use, but I've heard that. Double cheeseburger basket.
Without what?
Oh, just with fries or with the basket
Oh,
with
that's
a
a basket.
yeah,
I thought that
basket.
said without shit.
Well, no, I don't want that either. Yeah, okay, it was Rust-Oleum that bought them. That's right. Now I remember that you said that. Um, Joey, yes. Yeah, Fox Valley made some great products, John. I do agree. I do have that. There goes the PG. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, my wife thought I wrote something on it. I guess she couldn't read my writing. It was pretty sloppy. Nancy's ready to put the smack down, so on the like button. So, but yeah, Mark, that's what I heard too. So when I went to Hobby Lobby and they had them, I bought as many as I could. Um, the Model Masters, yeah. See, and some of those I still like to use for touch up on like details on buildings and stuff like that. So there's a couple. I do have to get some of the colors before they disappear. Which Hobby Lobby here's the real in our town is the only hobby store we have. So I have to use that one, and so they do still have some, and then, so I do buy it when I see it. Of course, it sucks you can't use can't yeah our PG rating's going out the window, but I marked it's not for kids anyway, so we're okay, right? Right? Oh, okay, Joey. All right. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering that myself if there would be a difference in them because I know testers are obviously going to be made more for modeling side of things, but yeah. I don't know, Roy. Um, I don't think so. I don't know if they do or not. It doesn't say on this box. Well, I guess it says, but I don't know if they're still in business. I know this is an older model. Um, great, great products though. There's no doubt about that. Um, so hopefully I can get back down to layout maybe in 3 weeks. When I do, I'll probably have my dad help me here. So, oh, okay. Probably have my dad here helping me. Um, so I'd maybe do a video, but I gotta clean some stuff up. So uh, that's true, Steve. But hey, it's all right. We like Nancy. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, Lehigh. Okay. But so hopefully, yeah, like in the next week or 2 weeks, I'll start bringing up projects. I got to get my elevator up here and get it done to use these hopper cars. I'm gonna have to move the track a little bit around that big engine house I have that cousin Vinny built um, for me. So Ah, um, so that's really all I got because I don't have much. Because other than I've watched a few videos, like I said, I saw Jawtooth. I've been watching Keith. I've watched a little bit of yours about the airbrush, the live stream you did when I caught it. And I saw it up there on my screen because I watch it on our Roku. We got rid of DirecTV, got rid of our cable. We put more money into our internet, which we don't really have any issues with. It runs really good. We got Roku's on each of our televisions. And so at night, I have to sleep in the other bedroom. So the dogs don't. Plus, I can only get in right now on one side of the bed, and that's the side my wife sleeps on. So I sleep out in the other room where the dogs won't try to get in and lay on my leg. But I can log into YouTube and watch videos, and I can do the same thing on our television here in the living room as well, uh, which is fun. So that's fun. But so I do like to try to catch up on on things. So then, Kevin, you working during the day? That's what I was wondering because maybe in a couple weeks, um, when I get downstairs, maybe I have my dad here. We can get the wiring done on my layout. I have everything to do it. I just haven't gotten down there to do it. I got to kind of figure out the wiring part of that, where I insulate and how to do my ladder, my yard. Don't even think about it, Harley. Don't even think about it. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, I don't want to drop that pin and have Harley eat it. Hmm. So yeah, I get down there and do that, and maybe that'll be the first thing I do in between getting that done. But okay, yep, working Monday through Friday days. I would be happy to help out Monday through Friday. I have to check what Saturday my wife does the inventory here in Bloomington because she'll be gone. And then maybe I can get maybe we can do something then, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get down the steps by then. So I'm doing better. So we'll see how it goes Thursday when I go to the doctor and I got to go down the 2 steps. I got a handmade rail my father-in-law put in, so we'll see how that goes. But with a little help, I might be able to get downstairs. So yeah, and also if you're looking for testers, Menards right now, they also sell that. I know they had a few things. I don't know if they sell the lacquer, but they do have some of their paints. Some True Value hardware stores do because where I worked in Monticello, they had them there and they had some different paints because I do need to get a couple more. Um, yeah, Sparky. I don't know how I would get back up, but I could probably manage going down on my butt as long as I didn't. As long as I had somebody in front of me, make sure I didn't slide down and hit the bottom. of the steps because that would be real bad. I explained to my doctor I broke my other hip. Oh, that's True Container, man. That's a like Lowe's, Home Depot. It's more of a big Midwestern. It's more. See, I don't know. Do you? I don't know, Roy. It seems to be more big, like Midwestern type uh store. Applying like they do lumber, they do tools, they do a lot of stuff, paints, and so they're similar to Lowe's. They're probably more of a competitor to Lowe's. Um, yeah, and I don't know. Okay, that's what I thought because I think they're out of like Wisconsin or Minnesota. I think Wisconsin. I think they're out of Wisconsin. Um, but I know True Value, at least the one that I go to a lot has the testers paints in their paint area. So, but mm, I don't know what is going on out there, guys. Sorry, they're gonna start barking in a minute. Yep. Hi, Rodney, you in here? Oh, Rodney, nice to see you. But that's where I look at it. I mean, I was looking if Hobby Lobby still has some. If you have a Hobby Lobby by you, Michaels is another place that they may have it. I know ours still does, so that's another place to look. But yeah, yeah, you're right. Some people can. I don't know. Hi, Kyle. Nice to see you in here. You know what? While you're in here, Kyle, let's see here. Okay. I think you said you were a moderator under your old name. There you go. See, now Kyle has a blue wrench. And probably John's in here. So I'm gonna make John one too. He's in here all the time. He's in every whoa. Nope. What the heck is going on here? Come on, YouTube. There we go. Yeah. And I did John too. I figured he should be. So yep, I'm trying to and then Nancy, I think you got a video out I gotta catch up on. So I'm gonna have to catch up on that as well. So but it's good. I'm able to catch up. So I do my walking, kind of rest, put my leg up, because it still does swell up a little bit. Like right now I got it propped up a little bit. Um so that in about a week, it's getting better. The swelling's getting better. So hopefully in a couple weeks the swelling does go away and that'll be the biggest thing. Once I think this swelling in the hip part where they put it in and my knee kind of goes away, man, it'll be better. It'll be a lot better. I won't be able to walk with a. I think I'll be able to go to my cane by then, and I think maybe that's why he kind of said 4 weeks on the walker. So, yeah, the Smurf Club. Hey, Randall, nice to see you in here. I didn't catch you. I hope you're enjoying the nice weather here. We've had nice weather since I've been home. The day I had my accident was the first day it was starting to get nice here after a long cold snap with a lot of snow. So yeah. Um, that's what I'm doing, Kateri. I'm watching like all kinds of things on there. Um, then I watch yours, and then I think there's another truck driver, a couple other truck drivers on there as well. Then I watch a couple people that do nature stuff, a couple people that do the living in the car thing. which I would never do. I don't think I could do that unless I had to. Yeah, the wind's picked up here. It's going to. Um, there you go, Dwayne. Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't really have anything to attach it to, though. That's the problem. It's not close enough to the wall. So I have to figure out something how to stay strapped to the leg. Uh, yep. Yeah, it was Dwight. It was windy. I think it's Community Roundhouse, Sparky, because he missed the last one. But so hopefully, guys, I can get down in the basement here soon, and that'd be nice. My wife and I kind of talked about it. Um, she makes a little more than I do. Yeah, yeah. Chuck's record crew, I like that. Or Chinook's record crew. I say Chuck Chinook's. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, there you go, John. That'd be nice. Um, yeah, we're up to 70 and sunny here, and so which is very good tonight. I don't think we see the sun, but it's still going to be in the 60s. And I think the worst cold snap we have is going to be in the 40s, maybe a chance of snow in there, and then it gets back up in the 50s. So that's way better than what it was 3 weeks ago. It was below zero. So this is fine. This is okay. I can go out in a sweatshirt and you know what? I'd be okay. Probably when I go to the doctor, that's probably what I'll be wearing sweatshirt. Well, I'll probably have to wear sweatpants because you'll want to look at everything. So, but my wife and I are kind of talking about it. Like I was saying before, she makes a little more than me. I do not too far behind her, but she doesn't like me driving the 45 miles to and then 45 miles. So about a 2 hour a day to work and to back is about 2 hours. I spend driving in the day. Um, I'm sure it will be, Heath. Yeah, we are supposed to. There you go. All right, good, Sparky. Um, so she's thinking maybe I still have to go back to work after this because I have to pay him back for my insurance premiums. I don't get my health insurance, but I do have Aflac, which is going to be big help right now through this, and of course my life insurance, which I'll have to pick up. But she wants me to get a part-time job so I can stay a little bit more home and do some things in the day and have things ready and do some other things. So if that was the case, when that time comes, probably before the end of the year, that would maybe give me a few more couple hours in the day here or there to spend uh, on the layout. So that might not be so bad. Yeah, CP 368. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like. I don't, I just like if I'm able to go out in a sweatshirt, even if it's chilly, that's okay with me. Jackets or stuff, or I can wear my pullover I wear for work. 80% low. Yeah, no kids. I don't think 80% is low. We get that here in the summertime. I think Sparky knows how Midwest is with humidity in the summertime when he went down to now I can't think of the guy's name. Gosh, now I can see the guy that does monthly Ken Patterson's house. I knew his name was Ken. I couldn't think of his last name, Patterson, because I haven't seen many videos from him lately, other than his weekly show. But gee, Steamtown? Oh, we gotta do something else again soon, Sparky. I was thinking about that before I had this accident. See, that'd be another thing if I worked part time and I wanted to go somewhere, I could just go somewhere. It wouldn't be a big deal. But I'd be kind of stuck with what I get left for the trains is what I get left for the trains. Um, so okay, okay. Well, a lot of states have, I think, had enough and are starting to lift the restrictions, but I don't know about um, Pittsburgh. That's still in Pittsburgh. So, Gaffa Haynes, Thunder from Down Under. How you doing? If you guys have ever, the border has to open. Oh, the border has to. Yeah, okay. That might be happening. I don't know. I don't. Who knows? I don't even know. Does anybody know who our president is? Really? Is the guy that got elected really our president? Where is he at? He mumbles a few words and comes out and doesn't know where he's at. I don't think we even know who's in charge of our country. So I don't know, Sparky. Godfud, have you ever seen a guy on Facebook? I think he's on. He might be on YouTube, but I know he's on Facebook and a couple other things. Aussie Man Reviews. He's an Aussie and Aussie, but he spells it Aussie like Ozzzy, but he's an Aussie. He does some like the blooper videos and animal videos, and he is hilarious. I love talking to him or watching his videos. It's pretty yeah, yeah. Okay, so back in May, then by 2022. Okay, yeah, I think things will be open. That's a good question. Yes, it is. Sparky could consider himself a migrant, and then yeah, he could just say, "I need to come in." There we go. There we go. Yeah, yeah, Gotha. Yeah, that's pretty true. It's sad. Um, it almost makes you feel sorry for him, but I've got my opinions about him. For the person he used to be, it makes it hard to feel sorry for him. But it's sad. It's sad. So I just heard. Okay. All right, Kevin. That's pretty cool. That's a nice big. It's kind of. I was a little. The rail shows of the train show is okay. Hopefully they make it bigger because they haven't had one for a while. So I always loved a rail fan in Galesburg. I just got lucky last time that my wife had to work on a weekend, and yeah. Well, let's hope he reads the teleprompter okay. That's all I gotta say. Um, but Galesburg is always cool. And my wife had to work on a Saturday because it got rescheduled because of weather. And it went up there. It was foggy because it was got warm and a thunderstorm was coming in like in November, and it got real foggy because the snow was still deep up there. So it was a cool rail fanning day. I mean, and of course the traffic slowed down because of the fog, but it was cool. It's train after train. Yeah, it's a cool place. Well, guys, I'm gonna go because I gotta take some more medicine and I gotta eat. So I'm gonna call it a night here. Went about 46 minutes, which is pretty good. That's about what I wanted to do. Um, so That's all I got for tonight. So you guys, yeah, there you go. We'll go night night, Anthony. So you guys have a good week. I'll try to catch you guys in the live stream. Hopefully, I see Vinny's this week.
I'm not doing anything else.
Because I'm not really been able to do anything else. Thank you for licking my leg, Harley. It's doing good. Thanks everybody, and yep, good night. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Glad we could at least have a talk. I was able to do something, and yeah, Kevin, I'll get you sometime. And so, Kyle, thanks for stopping in, and I'm gonna call it a night. And see you guys later.